should be on the air. As I can see, I think I'm on the air. Okay, hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Daze of the Wolf. This is January 11th on a Saturday in the new year of 2020. My name is D Wolf. I'm coming to you live from our in a secret location within the Northwest. Talking about a few subjects today that I wanted to kind of get off the ground and start 2020 right. I want to do a lot more talking points of the aspects of cryptocurrency, technology, and a little bit of story time um, along the lines of a radio show, but I haven't quite got it. I got the script written, but I just need more of the Foley's and the special effects and stuff. And it's designed for radio. Well, radio, that's kind of an archaic term. It's designed for podcasting, so you can listen to it while you're driving and stuff. I won't put a lot of graphics into that. But our first topic of the day is on unstoppable domain. If you are into cryptocurrency at all, or you want to get involved with cryptocurrency, your first stop should be a place called Unstoppable Domains. There you can register to get your own domain that's kind of related to crypto specifically. I got mine a while ago, daysofthewolf.crypto and greenwich productions.crypto, and I only got two of them. But I mean, if you're really entrepreneurial, you can kind of get names that you think are going to be popular and stuff. And as most blogs and as most vlogs go forward, you can utilize this DNS, and you can actually make it kind of your own signature on the internet. I'll have more of the information below in a link. The next order of business is my final assessments on LibertyOS. I've been kind of tinkering and experimenting a little bit on the LibertyOS, the operating system, and analyzing the tokens, the LIB tokens that are affiliated with it. And there's a lot of the operating. I wrote it in a LinkedIn post, and I'll link that as well. But my basic assessment was the operating system sound. It's on top of Arch Linux, which is an odd choice because Arch Linux is pretty hardcore, and if you want to make this user friendly, then you definitely don't want anything to do with things that require too many line commands or anything. People are people, and if you want to get this to the masses, you really got to make it like a stupid simple GUI. The wallet should be like 3 buttons at most. So the operating system itself was sound. I didn't really I had a few issues that I had to deal with, and that was kind of conflicting packages. It didn't come with the Brave browser attached out of the gate. You had to actually install that. There's a little bit of line commands because you're pulling from the Git repository, but everybody should learn Git. But my only argument about that was the fact that they had to do any line commands. I'm going to go at it with cryptocurrency. You want to know all the technicalities behind it. I'm not going to lie to you. You need to be proficient with at least how the code works and how it's generated and how the mechanics of the relationship of the blockchain, the nodes, kind of interoperate with each other. If you know that, you will probably never be scammed in your life, because you know the core of it. You know exactly how it works and why it works. The problem with a lot of these deals with the cryptocurrencies and wallets and new things is they don't necessarily educate you on the mechanics of it. It's really something you have to go out on your own. And that kind of leads me to my next point, is the lightning nodes. Andreas Antonopoulos is writing a book on Lightning. I'm kind of following his lead and going really heavy into understanding Lightning nodes and the whole mechanisms behind that. I'm going to push out a lot more of my own personal GitHub on it, on what kind of I've done. A lot of it is just essentially copying what's already there and then kind of configuring and making it your own. But I want to kind of break it down so people understand it a lot better and they won't have to be intimidated by it, because I'm a firm believer that with Lightning nodes, that is going to be yet another tool to help the user decouple themselves from a KYC or a AML, that's know your own customer, and anti money laundering rules that are mandated by the exchanges. The whole core on the entirety of cryptocurrency is to be your own custodian. You want to have absolute control over your own wealth, where it can't be seized or anything like that. When you go to centralized exchanges like Coinbase, they're doing great. I mean, they're bringing the mass into it, but it's a genuine disservice when you have to submit your personal identity for it. For any reason. When you go into the crypto world initially, you have to be exceedingly careful about the tracks that you lay out. Because over the course of time, chain analysis and other spy companies are going to be able to vet you out, trace your personal identity to whatever wallet that you've incepted, and basically take advantage of you. And that's not just the government, that's not just the IRS. That's any hacker worth his salt that's trying to trace you. So it's imperative to decouple yourself from your personal wallet and an exchange mechanism. Now, there's not a lot of options out. There's not a lot of easy options out there, but Lightning nodes are pretty much the forefront of that. Now, of course, you can go into coin joins, which may taint your crypto. So there's a little bit of argument on that. But if enough people utilize them, then they won't be as bad. Monero is a coin that's specifically dedicated to privacy, but again, certain exchanges might just kind of bar Monero out altogether in order to be compliant. The idea behind Lightning nodes are, if everybody has them, they can check their own inputs and outputs. They can check their own things. They wouldn't have to rely on a third party to help them validate or understand. It's really important that everybody kind of gets involved with that, no matter what your technical level is. Now, right now, it's pretty technical. I'm not going to lie to you. The Andreas Antonopoulos' book hasn't even officially came out yet, and they're still kind of working with it. Although there have been a lot of work toward it, and I've been focusing on a lot of specific podcast that kind of goes into nitty-gritty details, and I'm still learning it. I'm a software engineer, trying to grapple into it. But I'm going to want to have this go on too long, so I'm going to cut it out here. But those are the 3 topics that I'm dealing with on January 11th on a Saturday for Daze the Wolf. And again, thank you everybody for watching. I really appreciate it. I would have some intro and outro music, but this is going to be also on YouTube, and I don't want to get flagged or anything, so I have to find some mechanism to have a YouTube-friendly variant on it, and go to other media forums where I won't get flagged, because I want to make this a real show. But it's just I'm still hung up on all the legal mechanics. The engineering mechanics aren't really a problem. It's the legal mechanics of you can't use certain sound bites, or where's the fair use line drawn and stuff. If anybody has any insight to that, feel free to give me a buzz. I'd really appreciate some assistance in that, because I just don't know the whole enchilada. Anyway, this is D Wolf signing off. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.